Hello, can you hear me? I can't find my video, so I don't know if you can hear me. Hang on. Where is my video? Where is it? Seriously, where is it? Hmm. View my channel. There it is. There she be. Give me a moment. Give me a moment for it to pop up here and play an ad and all that fun stuff. Okay, here we go. All right. There we go. Like I said, I wasn't quite ready to hit go live, and it just kind of, I hit the wrong button and boom, there it was. I was like, whoops, whoopsie daisy. All right. Everything's cool now, right? We have video, we have sound, we have microphone. I think we're set to go. And who all is here? Angela's here, and Stacy is here. Happy New Year to you too, Stacy. Cammie's here, and Vanessa is here. DP with Tude. Hey, Joe and Joyce. Hello, Paula. It is 2024, isn't it? First live in 2024. What are we going to do? We're going to smash some specials. We're going to work on some nomies. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Sue, Karen. Karen, I hope you're feeling better. I heard that you weren't feeling all the best. Sue's here. Hello, Sue. Hello, Kelly. Irene's here. Hey, Irene. Catherine, hi. Who else? Who else? Who else? Francesca's here. Hello. Jane is here. Sherry is here. Oh, you're from the UK. Well, welcome from the UK. Hello, Allison. How are you? Hi, Linda. Dawn. Dawn's going to hang out for a while. Hello, Marion. April. Hello, April. Lori. Howdy. Pam. Hello. How is everybody? There's John. John's here. Hi, everybody I missed. Hello, Joe. Joe and Joe are here. Joe and Joe. Sorry, that's my pop you hear, like, fizzing. Must have beverage, must have beverage. So anyhow, how is everybody today? I'm good. I'm honestly a little tired. It's been a long day today. It has been a long day. So I got up at 6:45, set my alarm. Hi, Christy. Set my alarm. Hello, Dawn. Oh, Dawn and Dawn. Look at they're there. Dawn and Dawn. Is my chat right? No, my chat's not right. I'm on top chat. Let me go to live chat. Live chat. There we go. Live. We're live now. And then I see Gina's there. Hi, Gina. Did I miss anybody else? Did I say Christy? I think I said hi to Christy. I didn't. Hi, Christy. Yes, Miss Angela. You got it. It is the Diet Pepsi. So anyhow, 6:45 this morning. That was early, right? Early for a Saturday. Well, heck, early for any day, truly, when you're retired. That's early for any day. But there was a diamond painting meet up, get together, socialized diamond paint together situation today. My good friend Karen and Kristen, they started this group, this Facebook group, and it's for like Jackson, Lansing area diamond painters. So there's this group. Oh, I did. Okay, good. Thank you, Francesca. Thumbs up. Thumbs up are always greatly appreciated. And they have started doing like meetups, they've got a place they've reserved and you show up, and it cost us each like $10 to, to go. $10. And there's tables and it's a nice place and everybody gets to hang out and diamond paint for a while. It usually starts about 8 in the morning. They have the place reserved from 8 to 5. I don't usually get there at 8 exactly. I've gone twice. What I mean, usually. This is the second time I've gone. Second time. Okay. Um, so you're in the middle of a snowstorm. Oh, gee. You're in the window between snow and it coming back. Oh. So today was that day. It's about, I don't know, 35 to 40 minutes for me to get there from my house. So my my wax or whatever I have in the end of this pen is not being very sticky right now. So I'm gonna play a little trick with it, and I'm just gonna oh, it's got sparklies in it. That's my coating from some of my rhinestones. Uh-huh. I might have to take it out. Might have to take it out. I think I got Not Your Mama's Mud in here, I believe. But I'm just pushing my tweezers into it, just kind of messing it up, turning it over. Yeah, we didn't have much snow. It snowed um, pretty much all my way home, but it was very, very light snow. So, but it's a lot of fun to go hang out with people. Hello, Lynn. No snow in Texas. What, Joe? What? Hi, Nancy. How are you? Yeah, so I mean, I got up early. I tried to be quiet, not wake Dale. He was still sleeping. The dogs were sleeping. I mean, they'd already been up at 4 o'clock. Yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning they were up. So yeah, got up and got going. Made a quick stop at the gas station for a couple of Diet Pepsis for the road. I got a package of gummy worms to eat while I was there. I did bust into the gummy worms in the afternoon. So yeah, but there was quite a few people there. It has really grown. They started with just a couple people, and this time I believe there were 20. So quite a good turnout of people from the area. And some people are further away, you know. Um, had to travel a little bit farther, but it was a good turnout. It was a lot of fun. Um, so we hang out, diamond paint, and share, and everybody wanders around to look at what everybody else is doing and things like that. And it was a good time. Good time. Um, I will say, and I don't think it's a big secret, it's not a secret. Francesca was there because, you know, she's local, she's in Michigan. I told you guys that. So she came and hung out with us, and people had a lot of questions for her. And, you know, she did a lot of talking to people, which was fun. Yeah. And she was working on one of her paintings. I was working on some Smash and the Specials. And I mean, there's all kinds of different things there that people are doing. Somebody had a custom they were working on, just all kinds of stuff, you know? It's a good time. It's kind of like a retreat, but like a mini, just a day long kind of retreat, you know? And you learn real quickly that it is kind of hard to get a lot done. You don't get a lot done in that kind of situation because you talk a lot. You talk a lot and you socialize a lot. And yeah, you don't get anywhere near the amount of diamond painting done as you think you will. It's interesting. You think you're going to be there, you're sitting, you have nothing else to do, you're going to get just a ton of stuff done. But that's not the case. Not the case. $25 a year. Well, that's nice. A toonie every Thursday. What's a toonie? Okay, you gotta help me out, Vanessa. What's a toonie? You craft together. Yeah, for the whole night. Fun. Yeah. Pam was there. Fun, right? It is a good time, right? Yeah. Um, uh, April's leaving to go get yarn. Okay, April, go get your yarn. Yes, Not Your Mama's Mud does work on these rhinestones. It works pretty well. Yeah. Yep. It was a good time, wasn't it? I know you get kind of worn out, don't you? So at the retreats, you know, since you're there for days, I mean, you have a room. A lot of people go take a nap. You know, if you want a break, You go take a little nap, and yeah, you can come back and diamond paint some more. Yep, 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 yep. Yeah, lots of good questions. Lots of good feedback, I believe. Yeah. Jess, it is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Yeah, we have a good time. Um, right? Asking you all the questions. Yep. A toonie. Oh, a $2 coin. That's a toonie. Okay. You know what? My husband said that they're going to make a $2 coin here in the United States. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. Christy's working out of Francesca's right now. Sue's had snow all day. Yeah, the heated blanket. I took a heated blanket with me today to the event because last time I was there, I was chilly. So I took a little heated lap blanket. Hello, Emma. Enabling. Yes, yes, there's definitely enabling going on there. Absolutely. People see something that somebody else is working on, and oh yeah, yes, yes. I know that there were some purchases going on today for sure from people at the retreat. At the retreat, I'm calling it a retreat now. At the meetup, what do we call it? A meetup? I think it's a meetup. A meetup and paint, something like that. I don't know, but it's fun. But yeah, it is a long day. It's a long day. Um, we took a break around lunchtime. There's one little restaurant in town. It's a very small town. We call it a town that just has like a town square. It's really a block that goes around the town hall. Yeah, their town hall. One block. And so there's some stores on each side, right? Um, yeah, very small town. And they have one little restaurant. It's like a little diner. It's a bar and some tables on one side. It's just like a little shotgun, like a little shotgun strip. Oh, Emma is at Mardi Gras, a Mardi Gras kickoff party. Are you there, or are you doing that from home? um, so, and they were only open today for some reason until noon. Normally they're open a little bit later. There is a little Mexican restaurant in the town, but we've learned that they're closed on Saturdays. So they're never open on Saturday. So anyhow, about lunchtime, we took a little break and went down the street to the diner before they closed and got some lunch. Not everybody went to get lunch. Some people brought some food, or some people just weren't hungry, didn't really feel like eating, had some snacks or something. It's pretty chill, pretty fun. Uh, no drinking involved because it's at a church facility, but that's fine with me because I was discussing today, I gave up that drinking stuff. Gave that up. Started making me, every time I have anything alcohol, it just kind of made my stomach go, ugh, and my stomach didn't feel good. And I'm like, yeah. And that was before I even got a buzz. So what's the point? I'm not getting a buzz. I'm not feeling good, but my stomach's just like nauseous, icky feeling. So I gave that stuff up. Gave it up. Yeah. But you don't need to have that to have a good time. You don't need it to have a good time. I never drink a drop at the retreats that I've gone to and planned. So planned and gone to. That's probably the correct order. Planned them and then went to them. That's right. Mm-hmm. Angela's crocheting. Angela, you're always crocheting. Angela, do you diamond paint anymore? I don't know. Do you diamond paint anymore? Or is crochet your main thing? Oh, Christy's working on Serenity Faye. Oh my gosh. Saw Serenity Faye today. Somebody brought it. She had a pretty good start on it. It was looking really pretty. If you like confetti, you've got to like confetti for a painting like that. It is all confetti. Karen, my friend Karen, I told you about earlier, she helped me out today. I took a special drill painting to work on, and I did take one of Francesca's paintings, thinking in the afternoon I would kit it up, and maybe work on it a little bit. So Karen found herself in a position of not having anything to do. So she was like, well, I could help you if you want. And I'm like, really? She's like, sure, I'll kit up for you. Okay. So she did. Um, yeah, she got it started for me. And then her friend came and she started helping her friend on her diamond painting. So yeah. Anyhow, Angela's been sober for 48 years. There you go. I saw that, Jess. That's looking really pretty. It's all blues. That Abraham Hunter's all blues. It's super pretty. Very pretty. Yeah. Who's on a Mississippi cruise? Somebody's on a cruise? I missed that. Joe, are you enjoying the cruise? Are you on the cruise? I missed that somewhere. Huh. Yep. Gotta love confetti, right? You still DP, but you just want to get the one you're working on done. I got it. DP with toot is Sean. Oh my goodness. Sean from today, Sean. The one that's working on Serenity Faye. Interesting. Okay, now I know. You're going to be off blues for a while. Exactly. Yes. Made it. Shannon's here. Checking in. Yeah. I can imagine. There are so many blues in that. I bet that after you're finished with that one, you'll be like, bring on the rainbow, right? Bring on a rainbow. I'm ready for all of the colors. I'm sure. So, yeah, fun times. Fun times. I did leave a little early so I could get home, get my stuff unloaded out of my car, and have a few minutes to just relax before it was time to go live. I got everything put away. I got home, and Mr. Dale is vacuuming like everything. Everything. Now, when he vacuums, let me just say this. He moves everything. Everything. Chairs are moved. Anything I have sitting around is moved. Stuff it's everywhere. The dog kennels moved, rugs, all over the place, right? So I'm like, okay, Dale's got stuff all over the place. He's making a mess. And I continued to let him vacuum as I'm unloading my car and bringing stuff in. And I, you know, I did my thing. He did his thing. I was cleaning up a little bit, organizing a little bit. And then he was done and I was done. And I sat down and I did a little crochet. Angela, I did a little crochet, right? I'm working on that blanket. Hello, Tanya. Working on that blanket. Sue's whipped from today. Sue is done with pink, right? Yeah. Uh-huh. I'll keep him around. He's all right. Sure. Marion, are you paying for his travel expenses to get there? I mean, if you want to pay, I can send him out. I mean, he wouldn't mind. He likes to travel. He wouldn't mind. Um, um, what else do I have exciting to tell you? Oh, yeah, I was working on the blanket. So this blanket we're doing, Angie and I, for our crochet along, we thought that yesterday we were just going to start working on the border. I had my blanket all put together. Angie's isn't put together yet. Uh, she's trying to get back up to full speed, but it's slow. The motor's running. The motor's running. I'm trying to whip up some more gas to get going a little faster. Anyhow, Sue, no, not usually. Hey, Brenda, did I say hi to Brenda? It doesn't even know where the vacuum is. Oh my goodness, right? What was I saying? I forgot. What was I saying? Oh, we thought we were going to be able to, I can't get this plastic off, you guys. Just start with the border on our blanket. Well, I talked to Angie Friday morning before our live, and I was like, Angie, guess what? I got bad news. She's like, what? I'm like, we can't start the border today. And she's like, why can't we? I said, because there are 2 complete full setup rounds we have to do before we even get to the actual border. And she's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, 2 setup rounds of single crochets. 1 round of just regular single crochet and another round of my favorite, back post single crochets. I hate them. They're hard. It's hard to get around that little single crochet to do a back post single crochet. If you crochet, you know what I'm talking about. Anyhow, we had 2 rows to do before we could even start our border. So we, for an hour and a half, and Angie's blanket, mind you, wasn't put together. She was working with just one of the strips, and I just single crocheted and single crocheted and single crocheted. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I might have gotten all the way around with my single crochets or close to it. And then today, when I got home, I decided to work on the other round, and I got one side done. One. It was a long side because there's a short side and a long side, but I got one side done. That's where I'm at with that. It's going to take some time. I'll get it done. I wish I could look right now, Angela, but my phone is recording, so I can't look. Patty, your husband won't clean. Oh, I did fix the furnace, though. That was nice. Nice. Reverse single crochet. Yeah, I don't like those. Hello, Cheryl and Jody. Hi. Reverse single crochets are weird. I mean, it makes a little twist. They're kind of cool looking, but I don't like doing them. A scarf I made just before Christmas, that little elf looking scarf. It asked for some reverse single crochets, and I was like, nope, not doing it. Not doing it. And I didn't do it. And I don't think the scarf was any worse for the wear. I don't think anybody would know it was missing something. So didn't do it. Anyhow, I'm going to work on that, and I'll get it done. I want it done. Here's how I roll, right? I want that done first, so it's ready to go for next Friday before I work on anything else. That's how I am. So I'll keep working on that. I still have my sweater I'm working on, and I got a couple other projects that I'm itching to work on, right? But since I have these other things going, I don't want to start anything else, but I so want to, I so want to. And I just got yarn today. For all you people who aren't yarny people, I apologize. But I just got yarn today from Expression Fiber Arts for their 2024 Mystery Crochet Along. So the pattern came out, I believe it was on Wednesday or something. I ordered my yarn because you had to wait for the pattern to come out to see what yarn you needed to order. And the pattern came out, and I ordered it. And my yarn came today. Yeah. Sean went home and rolled her can. I know what she means. She means with the roller to make all them drills pop down where they're supposed to be. That's what she did. Thank you, Brenda. I think it is turning out really good. I really, really like the colors in it. I think it is going to be super pretty. We did find that we did something wrong, and luckily for Angie, she hadn't had hers all put together, so she can fix that mistake. I can't. Mine was all sewn together, but it is what it is. It's not a horrible mistake. It could have been better, but it is what it is anyhow. But yeah, I've got so many things I want to do. I've got this cowl I want to do, which is another crochet along for one of my other new favorite yarn companies, and that's Bad Sheep Yarn. That was my Advent. Remember the Christmas Advent stuff I was doing, you guys? The showing you all the yarn for the Advent and stuff. Well, I have that all wound up, ready to go to make that cowl. So it's really like a cowl for that, and my Expression Fiber Arts Mystery are the things I really, really want to get started on. But I don't want to start them until I'm at least close to finishing that sweater. I got to get the blanket ready to go so I can work on the sweater more. It's coming along. I'm not that far. I have 2 sleeves, 2 pockets, and construction. 2 sleeves, 2 pockets, and construction. And it'll be done. I'm so excited. And I tell you what, I'm going to be wearing that sweater. I will be wearing that sweater. Yes, I've seen everybody talking about that yarn, Angela. Everybody's talking about it. Right? Thank you, Sherry. Yeah. So that's me. I have to complete some things. I have to complete, yes, before I'm comfortable moving on to something else. Diamond paintings, I've got a few too many that aren't finished right now. Yeah, a few too many. But, I worked on my Craftable Mystery. I worked on that one for a hot minute. I got 2 sections done. It's over halfway. What else do I have? We're not going to talk about it. We're just not going to talk about it. How's that? Yep, we'll just leave that right there. And then what did I do today? Kitted up another one and started another one. Right? When am I going to work on that? I don't know. I don't know. In between, when I get bored of something, I don't know. That it is what it is. Okay? But that's been my day. That's what I've been up to. After the live, I probably need to put a video together for tomorrow. Don't think I have that done. Dinner. I'm surprised. Dale asked just before live. He said, "So what are we having for dinner? The steak? There is a steak that's in the refrigerator." And I said, "Probably." But Dale had an oral surgery. Yeah, and it didn't go the way he had hoped. Let's just say that it didn't go the way he had hoped because he had something going on with a tooth underneath the gum, like up into the root. And so that's why he had to go to the oral surgeon. They had to, do an incision to get up in there and all that stuff. So he had an abscess up there. And I'm like, didn't that hurt? Didn't your tooth hurt? And he's like, no, I never really had any pain. I'm like, that is so weird, right? But they got up there, got it all cleaned up and stuff, and found that his tooth is cracked. The root is cracked. So that means they can't fix that. They can't fix that. It's got to come out. It's got to come out. Mm-hmm. So he'll have to heal up from this incision. And then he goes to see another doctor, another dentist, and he has seen him before because Dale already has 3 implants. And it looks like number 4 is on the way. Yeah. So he'll have to have that tooth pulled, and then they'll talk about starting an implant. It takes a good 6 months from start to finish to complete the implant process with all of the healing that needs to take place and stuff like that. So they do it in steps and stages and whatnot. Yeah. You went to get that yarn. They didn't have it. Yeah. A spaghetti bake. Yum. 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 I know. I feel bad for him. But he's just kind of like, he's like, well, looks like I'm getting number 4. And I was like, oh, gee. And I mean, he knows the process, knows what he's in for. And the doctor who's done it, I mean, it's the same doctor that he'll go back to. He really likes him. And the doctor's always said, you're a good candidate. I mean, it's a lot to go through to get an implant. It really is. I could tell you the whole process. I mean, I know it by heart now, but it's quite a process. And you have to be able to handle everything that needs to be done. And some people just aren't quite, I don't know, healthy enough, fit enough. mentally prepared enough to do it. But this doctor's always like, you're good. You're in good shape. I have no problem doing this with you, blah, 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 blah. So that'll be coming up. Yeah. And that's not fun. And it's not cheap. The insurance does cover some, but it doesn't cover a lot. It's pretty pricey to do. But anyhow, that he's got that look forward to coming up. He's on farm patrol this weekend. The farmer actually got away for a weekend. He was able to leave the assisted living home for the weekend and get away. So he's got it covered. He's got people watching it, taking care of everything. Oh, you had a day to yourself. Ooh, yeah, right, Jess. You know the story. They're expensive and they take a long time. At least 6 months, probably, I would say. Mm-hmm. Could have birthed the baby in the time it took, right, Gina? They take a long time. All that healing, like they pull the tooth and that has to heal. Then they put in a post and that has to heal. And it's a long time. Whew. I remember the last one Dale got, they tried to give him one of he calls it the flapper, the fake little tooth, and Dale hated it. He hated it and he wouldn't wear it. And he's just, remember, these were his front teeth, right in the front. He wouldn't wear it. He hated it that much. He'd rather just be toothless than have to deal with that thing. And that's what he did. So for a good, I don't know how many months, several months, the man just didn't have like front teeth or front tooth, Yeah. Could have birthed the baby. That's so funny. It is quite an ordeal to have that done. So he's not looking forward to it, but he's not like really complaining about it a whole lot either. He's just kind of like, well, guess I know what's happening in my future. Back to Dr. Kazor I go. That's what he said. But it's been painful right now because of what they did the other day. Cutting it open and digging in there and getting infection out, whatever they did, and sewing it up. He said it hurts. It hurts. And, there is nothing worse, in my opinion, than tooth pain. I mean, tooth pain can make you miserable in a heartbeat. You can go from 0 to 100 on the grumpy scale when your teeth hurt. I mean, I know I've experienced it. I speak from experience, the truth, It is no fun, and it makes for a miserable, miserable person when your teeth hurt, you know? Um, it is. Hello, Linda. It just doesn't go away. And there's nothing you can do, right? It's making your mouth hurt just talking about it. I know. Nothing you can really do. So I got a funny story about a tooth. I'll tell you a funny story. So it was years ago, and my daughter was in 4-H, and we were at a horse show. And I had a tooth that started hurting. Okay. So what do you do? What do? You find some painkiller, right? I reached in my purse and I took a couple painkillers. Okay. It continued to hurt. It didn't go away. It didn't stop. I waited maybe a couple hours. I know, not long enough, of course. But I reached into my purse and I grabbed a couple more of these painkillers. I think I had taken this pain medicine, like it's just over the counter pain meds. Remember, I don't have anything prescription or anything. I think I took 6 to 8 within a relatively short period of time because I was dying. I was doing everything I could to make that tooth hurt. I was so miserable. And I'm trying to help my daughter at a horse show and all this stuff. Anyhow, I took way too much of it. And it wasn't what I thought it was. Turns out it was like an Excedrin migraine or extra strength, which has caffeine in it. Yeah, caffeine. quite a bit of caffeine in those puppies. So by the time we got home that evening, I was wired for sound. Oh my gosh, I could not sit still. I could not settle down. I could not even think about going to sleep. I was just go, 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 go. I had had so much caffeine from those pills that I didn't know what to do, right? So it's like, just lay down, just go to sleep. I couldn't. Nope. So here's me. I'm like, I get up. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. 1 o'clock in the morning. I am up and I go to Meijer. I'm at Meijer. Okay. Um, I'm at Meijer and I am pushing the cart around. I'm just shopping. I'm not buying anything. I'm just pushing the cart and I'm walking and I'm talking. And I'm like, people must have looked at me and thought I was absolutely out of my mind. Like, what is wrong with this woman? What is she doing? It's all I could do. I had to just keep going and expend some energy, right? Until I could just kind of get it out of my system, get it, worn out. It was the funniest thing, but it wasn't funny at all. You know what I mean? It wasn't funny at all, but looking back on it, it was actually hysterical. I mean, can you picture that? Crazy woman running through Meijer, pushing this cart around, just like blah, 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 almost like dancing in the aisles. Just I can only imagine what I looked like. I can only imagine. But I learned my lesson very quickly. Make sure you know exactly what you're putting in your mouth, right? I thought it was just like a Tylenol or something, And you could take quite a bit of Tylenol, just regular Tylenol. But don't load up on something with a bunch of caffeine in it, right? Don't do that. I don't recommend it. But I mean, after I cruised around in Meijer for a while, drove there, drove home, cruised around in Meijer for a little while. Then I came home and then I was like, okay, I'm all right now. I'm okay. And then I could actually lay down and go to sleep. I don't know if my tooth ever stopped hurting. I don't even remember that. I don't think that it ever actually stopped hurting. It must have stopped enough that I could at least fall asleep. But yeah, that's my Excedrin migraine story. Oh boy. Am I open to ideas for 2024? I have no idea. I got some things are scheduled. Bouncing off the walls. Yep, just bouncing off the walls. The liquid out of an Advil and a Q-tip and put it. Oh, huh? Where were you about 15 years ago? And I don't even know how long ago it was. It was a long time ago. Longer than that. Longer than that. Yeah. Funny, right? Um, yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember if the pain went away. Your mom had a weird root. I hate that when you get a weird root. Oh, yeah. So the first time that Dale had to have implants, he actually had an injury that knocked out his two front teeth and wrecked the bone on his jaw up above. So the first thing he had to do was he had to have bone implanted there before he could do anything. Yeah, exactly. That would be awesome. You could just pull that out every once in a while when you need just a little burst of energy, right? Woo! I don't know how they do that same day thing. I don't trust it. That's what I would say, Allison. I don't trust it. Yeah. I don't think I would trust that process. Anyhow, so that's that. Fun story, right? What else was I going to talk about? What else was I going to talk about? Oh, I know what I was going to talk about a little bit. I've really been enjoying doing those crafty vlogs, where I show you things I'm working on, progress on diamond paintings, crochet, whatever, a little bit of life updates, what I'm doing in life, things like that. So I'm going to keep doing those. If I can talk. Ooh. So I'm going to keep doing those because I really like them. I think they're fun. I hope more and more people start to watch them because I think they're fun. I mean, people always want to see finishes of diamond paintings. They want to see what things are looking like. And even though they might not be finishes, they're updates on how things are looking, how they're, how they're coming out. Like, for example, I can show you, I have worked on these. Let me show you these little cuties. Okay, let's move this aside for a second. These are magnets. Magnets. I did these in, I started them one night. I finished them the next day. And then I actually had to start on another project. So they're just these cute little owls. This one was weird though, because the colored paper, I believe it's just like a paper they have put on magnet. This kind of peeled a little bit. But there's, how many of these are there? 6 or so? But how cute are these things, right? Aren't they adorable? I think they're just gorgeous. So I got those done, and I got those done pretty quickly. $11,000, right? Oh, thank you, Shannon. Thank you. Hi, Karen. There's another one. This one is probably my favorite. Big surprise, right? Look at that one. Oh, come on, right? Oh. And then for all the lovebirds in the house, we have to have a couple. We have to have the couple there. Thank you, Brenda. I enjoyed doing them. I am having fun. I figure if I can't get a complete finish, at least I can show you things I'm working on and progress, right? So there's a finish. Da, 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 a finish. Of course, it's smashing the special. So I'll get a bunch of finishes this month. But, I already feel like I'm behind because the one thing I worked on, it took me a long time. It took a long time. It was big. It was a 40 by 50, so a 35 by 45, truly. And it had a bunch of drills. So it took me a while to finish that. So I felt like I was a little behind. It was like 3 days. But during that 3 days, we had grandkids for 2 days. Okay, so my days were not truly my own at that point, right? Thank you. I really want to keep doing them because I really like them. You're making hats? Cool. That's cool. I know, I saw that, and I'm in negotiations and discussions. I have to get back with Brandy. We had another question about a Smash and the Specials thing, and Brandy and I had to talk and make a decision. And I haven't been able to call Brandy. She called me last night at 11:45, you guys. I think sometimes she forgets that I'm an hour later than her. And so we haven't been able to talk. Yeah. It was really good this time. Oh, thank you. Oh, Deborah, you like the music. I got new musics. So the music I get it through YouTube. They have a YouTube music studio. And every once in a while, I go in and see if they have new stuff. Because, I kind of get tired of the same old musics sometimes. So I like to see if there's anything new and fresh and my style, shall we say. Because not all the music is my style. There's a bunch of stuff they have a bunch of angry electro stuff. That's all really weird. I don't like any of that. But I listen for a while and I find a few new songs. And they did have some new stuff this time, so I added a couple. I think I found 5 new little songs that I can use. And you get to use these for free. They've started this thing because, I don't know if you know. Let me tell you what happens. If you use certain music, you can get, it's not a copyright strike, but it is a copyright claim, which means if you've used certain music or certain things in your video, the original creator of that, imagine this, can come in and claim your revenue. If you're monetized, they can claim your revenue from your video, right? Now, I don't know who in this world wants that to happen, but it did happen to me once when I was using another music source, which was supposed to be free. And it was, and it was eligible for a long time. It was good to use. And then somewhere along the way, they changed. It changed and decided, no, we don't want to have all this stuff be free to everybody to use anymore. Unbeknownst to people like me who had that saved in their libraries and we were using it. And so I had to just dump all my music from that company because you never knew what was going to happen if all of the music that they had claimed you could have for free had changed or what. So I just got rid of everything. Now, I do have some older videos out there that probably still had some of that music on it, but they have not gone back to those to ding those in any way. And, even if they did at this point, they're probably not making a lot of money right now anyhow, because they're not getting a lot of views because they're older. But yeah, anyhow, so YouTube came up with a solution and they have a couple of different music options for you. One is completely free music. There's one that you can do income sharing. There's a couple of different options. So I just go through and I just looked for strictly the free music options because I don't want to pay for anything. I'm cheap. I don't want to pay for anything. So I keep looking from time to time, and I find some new little songs I like. So there's that. Did anybody else notice I did something else? I did something else on my videos. And it was a long time coming. It took me a long time to get this done, but I finally did it. I finally fixed it. And that's the membership scroll. The membership scroll has been updated. I have needed to update that for several months. Because things happen, people come and go. And like when I do my videos, my giveaways, that's the next thing, folks. Membership giveaways. I'm going to owe you two. I'm going to owe a November and a December. But I got the scroll that's at the beginning of all the videos all fixed up. Took off people who had dropped, added new people. It should be good. I went over it like as a fine-tooth comb, but there's always that chance that there's a mistake. So if you're a member, and I'll say this again later in like my membership giveaway, if you're a member and you don't see your name or something's not quite right, please let me know so I can fix it. Please let me. Thank you, Patty. You noticed. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. So yeah, I got that done. I'm feeling a little proud of myself. I just got to say, I've got some new music. I've got my membership scrolly thing fixed. I'm going to be doing a video for members. Members, I know everybody else don't get, don't get hurt. Please don't get hurt. But this is for members because I want to see if I can do one extra little thing for members. I've talked about that in some videos. The people who give me $2 or $5 a month. So, and it's just something extra for them, just like extra video or something. Won't take anything away from anything else that's happening on my channel, any of the other videos, unboxings, reviews, blah, 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 blah. None of that changes. Okay. It's just an additional thing for the members. So there's that. But yeah, one of my goals for the year of 2024 is to just be more organized. Be more organized and get stuff done. Get stuff done, be on top of things more. Plan better. Plan further ahead. As far as events and things like that, I want to be more prepared, get announcements out there earlier so you know what's going on, things like that. So that's my main goal. One of my main goals for 2024. It's just to be more on top of things, more organized. I think it's a great goal, right? Thank you, Stacy. Off to a good start. Lynn's leaving us. I hear people saying goodbye to Lynn. Goodbye to Lynn. Goodbye to Lynn. Yeah, there's that. What else? What else? Jump rings, clips, chains, beaded chain. Ooh, what are you putting together, Shannon? Oh, you got a hanging pendant thing. You got to put it all together. Okay, hang on. Yeah, these are hanging pendants I'm working on right now, these gnomes. They are. And I'll tell you what, first thing I did when I saw this bag right here, this bag, I was like, oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear Lord, please help me. Tell me I don't have to put all this stuff together, right? Tell me I don't have to put it all together. I don't want to put it all together. Okay. So I open up my bag and I'm like, okay, what's in here? What's in here? What do we got? So I pulled out the big gem part. The beads are all together. So right there, I breathed a sigh of relief. I was like, whew, okay, that part's together. So there's 2 of those, one for each of these gnome guys, right? And they are put together. Yay. Let me know if this is similar to what you have, Shannon. I'm guessing it probably is. Okay. So those dangle off the bottom, of course. You know, put some weight on the bottom, dangle, all that fun stuff. Okay. Now, what else do we have? I'm going to dump this in my tray so I don't lose anything. Because I got pieces and parts too, Shannon. I got jump rings and stuff. So you know the lobster claws? That's just like keychains. And there's your chain. So that is for the top. That is for the top of your little guy here. Goes in here, right? Now, you can probably put this right through the hole in his hat here and just go like that. And then you hook it through here, right? You can do that. And it'll hang from that. So there's 2 of those. Although I've got 3 chains. I got 3 chains. I got a bonus. Look at that. I don't need 3, but I got 3. Ah! Okay, I only need 2. And so there's another lobster claw thing for that. I call them lobster claws. And then I've got jump rings. 1, 2, and see if you make sense of this. 3, 4, 5. 5 jump rings. 5 jump rings. Okay? Yeah, I don't need 5. Just like I don't need 3 chains, right? But here's philosophy is that jump ring attaches to the top of your beads. Put that little jump ring on the top of your beads, and then the other part of the jump ring goes into the bottom of your gnome. Right? All right? I think so. Now, since there's 5, their plan probably is that you actually would put a jump ring up here at the top, but I don't see the need for that unless it's just to make it hang a different way. You know what I mean? That might be why they give you that jump ring. But anyhow, that's what it looks like. Yep, put them on the windows. Yes. Uh-huh. Yep. I have some. They're hanging in my stairway that goes downstairs because we still have these hooks. We have these hooks down there at the opening of the stairway. Well, not the opening. It is the opening. Anyhow, we put some hooks there, like when Josh was living here in the basement, and it was so cold downstairs, so that we hung a blanket there, like a big blanket, because everything here is open. The stairway to the basement's open. The living room, dining room, kitchen's open. You know, it's all open concept. So it would be cold downstairs. And so, because, heat rises, so the basement is heated, but it tends to just go right up the stairs, right? Because why wouldn't it? Anyhow, we put some hooks up on the wood that you would like walk under, It's down towards the bottom, but we put some hooks there so we could hang a blanket there and keep some of that heat downstairs. Probably, Stacy. That's what I was thinking too. You think it's helping? Oh, good, Shannon. I hope it's helping. I hope at least if you got beads, the beads are at least strong, because I have received some before that the beads were not even strong. That's a pain. No. So those hooks are still down there. And I decided one day I was going to hang some gnomes from it. Why not? So I have a little set of gnomes hanging down there. Yeah, it's cute. I walk down there and I see them. And then downstairs, I have some shelves down there in front of our windows. Some of those like wire racking type shelves. Well, there aren't very many of those. And I've hung some of my little pendant type things on those. And that's fun because the sun comes in and, it really sparkles. Number 2. Do I have any 2s on this guy? I don't think this guy gets any 2s. There's a lot of red, but not that one. All right. I don't need to check the other side, do I? I don't know. Sorry. Had to be a smarty pants. Smarty pants. Wow, there's like 5 or 6 2s on this thing. Okay. They aren't strong. Oh, no. Now you got to put your beads together. Oh, I apologize. I'm sorry. I feel for you. I was going to say I apologize. I don't know what I'm apologizing for, but I feel sorry for you. Those are not fun to put all the beads together. Well, bead, jump ring, bead, bead, jump ring. Oh, or don't do them at all. I don't know. There's that option. You got a big medallion type thing to hang off the bottom. Well, that might be all you need. Really? Really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2s. Okay. 5 more on the other side and we're done. At least with the 2s, right? We're done. Oh boy. Something I was going to tell you about the vlog. I was talking about the vlog and then I got off on a whole nother tangent, right? What was my other thing about the vlog? Winter is a slow time for farm videos, you guys. It's just a slow time for farm videos. I mean, I've got some clips and I've had them for a while. Some of them will look kind of funny to you because they're old. It's just, there's not a whole lot going on around here in the wintertime. Dale's watching the farmers, horses, cows, cats. Is that it? He's got the cows, the horses, the cats, because he's up north. I told you that already. But I'm not going down there. I'm not out and about with that. Nothing much going on, to film there. We don't have any snow. I could throw some snow video in there, but we don't really have any snow. We're supposed to be getting some. I think we're supposed to be getting some snow. We'll see. But if we get snow, I'll record some. And instead of waiting for a farm video, maybe I'll just put it in the vlog. I don't know. Maybe. What do you think? You tell me. Something else I'm going to throw in the next vlog, and I think I put one picture at the end of the last one, and that is my daughter, her family, with Jackson, the grandson, are in Disney, folks. They're in Disney. They headed out to Disney on Tuesday morning, and they're coming back tomorrow, and it is part of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and it is just amazing because Jackson qualified, due to his health problems that he's had and stuff, and he qualified, and it is just amazing. And they are being treated like royalty, special meet and greets with characters. They get to have special entrances. They get to even jump lines and all kinds of stuff. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. 4 days in the parks with all the passes. Yeah, Dale has chopped the ice a little bit, Deborah, but not much. Not much. So the girls have been sending pictures, quite a few pictures and little videos and stuff. And it appears that when he gets to meet a character, say Mickey Mouse, I think Mickey was one of the first ones that he got to meet. They also have a little bag of goodies for him. So he gets a little stuffed Mickey and some other little things. Then he gets to hang out with Mickey and take pictures and all that kind of stuff. I know he's gotten a Mickey Mouse. He's gotten, oh, his favorite, Woody and Buzz. That had to be his highlight because he is Woody, Buzz Lightyear all day long. That's got to be his favorite. He met the Grinch, and I saw the lady with the bag. She had a bag of stuff, and she reached into her bag and pulled out a stuffed Grinch, and he posed with the Grinch. Those were funny, funny pictures with the Grinch. He was all attitude with the Grinch. It was hilarious. But one of the funniest, cutest ones was he met Daisy. Daisy, right? It is amazing, right? It is amazing. Yes, that's where they are, Joyce. Yep, they're at the Give Kids the World thing. Yep. So meeting Daisy, he got a special escort. Daisy escorted him from one part of the park to another part of the park, holding his hand, kind of skipping through the park and whatnot. They weren't skipping; they were just kind of going fast. But they had bodyguard, the security guy. The security guy's following along with them, and he's like, "Folks, Daisy is with this family right now. She cannot stop and talk to you. I'm sorry, but she's with this family right now." And they just, cruising through the park, going from one location to another. Super, super cute. He's having a blast. And it's just how precious, right? How precious, how sweet is that? What a treat, And I mean, the child has gone through a lot health-wise, and his health isn't perfect yet. He still has some issues, but, we're working on them and things. But it's it's a delight. It's a great program. And it's just been a joy to watch their pictures and little videos they've been sharing and to see how much fun they're having, and just the delight on his face is amazing. It's amazing. And hardly wait to see him and talk to him when they get back. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Yeah, that'll be fun. But, so I'll put a couple pictures probably in the next vlog that I do about that. I don't know, maybe in my whip and chat. We'll see. They'll show up somewhere. I'm not certain where, but that's the nice thing now. I can show pictures of him now. Before they adopted him, I couldn't. Now I can. So that's fun. I like being able to show him off to the world. He's just a cutie. And oh my gosh, the kid looks like Ron Weasley. Seriously. Ron Weasley, right? Right. Something you will always, always remember for sure. I mean, they're all having a great time, And apparently he likes roller coasters. Yep. He likes roller coasters. I'm not a roller coaster girl. I used to be, but, something happened. I got older. I don't know what happened. I don't like roller coasters. But he's having a blast on the roller coasters. They got stuck on one ride for about 20 minutes. I think that was, what was that? Alice in Wonderland, Peter Rabbit, Winnie the Pooh, maybe. I don't know. One of the rides, they got stuck for about 20 minutes before they were rescued. And it was like one of those, you sit in a little car and you go around a little path, kind of like, it's a small world thing or something. So nothing dangerous was happening to them. They were just in the car, not able to go forward anywhere until they were rescued. But yeah, fun. Everybody gets stuck and it's a small world. I did not. I have been to Disney once, and that was, I was out of high school, and I had a good friend, and her and I just decided we were taking off and we were going to Disney. Her and I, in her Chevette. Does anybody remember the Chevette? She had a Chevette, you guys. And we took off in her Chevette with a pup tent. That's what we did. A pup tent and a Chevette. And I think we only went to Disney one day, right? I mean, now you go to Disney, you go for a week or more, and you try to do all the things, right? We went for one day. And you had a 1976 Chevette. Woo, woo. They stop it when, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know if they were stuck. I think the ride actually stuck. I don't know. I'm not certain, but you've never been stuck on It's a Small World. How many times have you been on It's a Small World? I've only been on it one time. And my friend wasn't feeling good when we were there, you guys. Like, she got kind of sick when we were there. We did some other things too. Like, I remember some bird place we went to and a couple other things we did. But the day that we were down there to go to Disney World, she wasn't feeling good. So it really wasn't fun. She just kept apologizing. I'm sorry, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that, because she wasn't feeling good. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. So that was my only experience at Disney. At one time, one day, and she wasn't feeling good. So anyhow, there's that. But yeah, I can hardly wait to hear the stories when they come back. You know, I want to know, what was the most exciting thing? What was the most exciting thing? I still think it will probably be Buzz and Woody, but I don't know. We'll see. There was a lot going on. I need some more wax here. Where is my wax? Wax. Oh, wax. There it is. Bye, Michelle. Did I even say hello to Michelle? Did I know you were here? I don't. Okay. Why is my wax stuck in the lid? Why is it in the lid? No idea. There we go. A little purple wax. It's a purple kind of day. Purple kind of day. Mm-mm-mm. Only the one park. Well, that might have been true too, Joe. There might have just been the one park there at the time. Although I think there was Epcot and Magic Kingdom, I believe, when we went. Oh, good night, Angela. Tell everybody hello. Yeah, I think that's probably true. Yesterday, I said, all right, what's on the agenda for today? That was my message in the morning. What's on the agenda for today? So the response was a photo. Here's a photo of Jackson. He's sitting in the car, in the rental car they got, right? Rental car, got picked up by a limo to get to the airport. You guys, crazy. So there's a picture of him sitting in the car, and his t-shirt told the story. His t-shirt was none other than Harry Potter, right? And I'm like, okay, I'd be down for that. That would be right up my alley. I'd be like, take me to Harry Potter. That's where I want to go, right? Hitchhike to Florida from Michigan. That's funny. Epcot had just opened. There was 2 parks. Yeah, that was what we did. There wasn't all this stuff there at the time that we went. I mean, it was a long time ago. It was what, 19? I'm gonna guess 79. Either 79. I'm pretty sure I had graduated. I don't think she had. I don't know. Maybe 80. Could have been 79 or 80 is my best guess. But I mean, I don't really like to ride rides, but I would go because I love all the characters. Um, I know there's little shows. I saw some shows that they watched and things like that. I'd be down for all that. I would love to go to Diagon Alley, you know? I mean, that would be the coolest. I think that would be so cool. Take me to Harry Potter. And you know what? I haven't seen one picture yet from the Harry Potter experience. I wonder what's going on. I need to message them after this. I'm going to be like, hey, where's the pictures from today? Where's the pictures? Yeah, I think they're doing all of that, Joyce. All of it. They have passes to SeaWorld. As much as they could squeeze in, they have passes to all that stuff. It's crazy, right? Yeah. And then of course there's the picture that tells all is the picture of the child in the car, sound asleep, completely zonked, you know, after a long day of all of that excitement, just completely sound asleep in the back of the car. No, super cute though. Super cute. Well, look, we have a red little bow. It looks like a butterfly. I think it's a butterfly on the hat. Harry Potter is very neat. Yeah. Yeah, they get to do all of it. I'm telling you. But I don't know how much they get to do, but I know they were headed to Harry Potter. I know that. And the girls, I did see one picture of all of them. They all had on their Harry Potter shirts, but I don't remember what they were standing in front of. I don't recall. But yeah, got to check in with them after this. Be like, hey, what's going on with today? Where's the pictures from today? What were you doing? I think that one picture was early this morning, and that was the only picture today. But I mean, they all love Harry Potter. Shannon is obsessed with Harry Potter. I mean, she has watched every Harry Potter movie there is multiple times, right? um, I've seen all of the movies, read all of the books. I remember, oh my gosh, I remember a long time ago when it's amazing how old the Harry Potter stuff actually is, you guys, because it was my first year hired in as a teacher, my first year. And I was teaching fifth grade. And Harry Potter had just come out. And I was so excited. I grabbed my copy of Harry Potter and I run to school with it. And I'm going to use that as my read aloud. I'm reading Harry Potter to this class, right? So excited to read it. They're fifth graders. Fifth grade, just fine, right? One little girl comes in one day and she says, I can't listen to that story. My parents won't let me. And I was like, I was a brand new teacher. And I'm like, really? And at that time, I was thinking, I can't read the book. I can't read it all. And so I didn't. I stopped. And this was after like a week of reading it, like 15, 20 minutes a day or whatever. And so I stopped. And I was like, I can't read Harry Potter. Oh dear. So I didn't. And then I just felt so bad. I was like, oh, why can't I read it? Um, so what I learned later is that, I mean, you really can, if there's a child that they don't want them to hear it, then they can go someplace else. They could go into the next door neighbor's classroom or, something else, and they could take a book and read something else. It's not a banned book. It's not something that I was not allowed to read. It was just that child's parents didn't want her to hear it because of the magic stuff. So later in life, I would have been like, okay, well, I'm sorry that you're not going to be able to enjoy that book with us, but you can feel free to take a book and you can go over here to Miss Jones's classroom for about 15 minutes while I read to the class. And that would have been perfectly acceptable. But at the time, I was just like, I just quit. And I was so sad. I was so sad I couldn't read it. Oh boy. Universal is amazing. They've surpassed Disney. Yeah, I've never been. I have never been. But we're seniors heading to Disney. You go once a year? Really? Wow. Huh. Universal is mostly roller coasters? Really? Look at all the Harry Potter people out there. Harry Potter, right? Oh, your son just finished reading the whole thing? Nice, nice, nice. Right? Your sister didn't want him to read that? I know. Anyhow, yep, magic. I know, that was the whole thing. Yep, yep, that was why. I'm telling you, that was why. But I mean, in hindsight, I could have continued to read the book to the other children. I just could have ex- excused her to go elsewhere to to do something else during that time. It wasn't like it was a long period of time, right? And you know what is so funny? The girl turned out to be my neighbor because I lived in the district, in the neighborhood where I taught. And so she ended up living 2 doors down from me. Yeah, her and her family. Isn't that funny? Yep. So water under the bridge. Water under the bridge. I think my throat is hurting. I think I think my voice might go soon. I'm not used to talking so much in one day. You know, I go hang out with people and talk, 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 chit chat, chit chat, chit chat. You know. Woo. Um, Let me just talk about a couple of things. I've talked about being more prepared, planning, announcing, things like that. And I know I've been mentioning it. I know I've been mentioning it, and that is Palentine. Palentine with my friend Jenny, the Uncrafty Crafter. Yes, we are doing that in February. Palentine. Uh, I'm currently scoping out maybe a couple of sponsors, some prizes, things like that. And Palentine is really friends, your buddies, your pals, instead of being Valentine's and all lovey-dovey lovebird stuff. Uh, about 3 years ago, I think Jenny came up with the idea and asked me if I wanted to do it. And I was like, sure. It's just about your pals, your friends, you know, hanging out with people, something that reminds you of your friends. So, as far as a diamond painting to work on, it's just something that reminds you of friends. Um, it could be something you're doing for a friend. It could be something that a friend gave you to work on, as far as a diamond painting goes. My guess is it doesn't have to be large. We'll probably have a minimum of like a 30 by 40 that you need to work on. Um, yeah, like I said, we are planning it. And Jenny has been not feeling well. I know that. So I'm giving her a little time to, start feeling better before I start pressuring her. Jenny, we got to plan this. We got to get this going so that we can have all the details. But it will be the month of February. And hey, you get an extra day in February this year, you guys. You realize that, right? This is the year when we get an extra day in February. It is leap year. Leap, leap, leap. Let's leap, leap, right? Yes, too much talking at that meetup. Mm. One of your little dachshunds, one of your cute, sweet little dachshunds. That's funny. Oh. It's too expensive to just walk around. Well, I would like to just go walk around there. I would. Um, isn't there a bar? Can you go into the bar and get a butter beer and stuff like that? I don't know. What is there? There must be things to do there. But and Shannon, oh my gosh, Shannon, the minute she heard, I don't know how many years it's been there, but the minute she heard about the Harry Potter world, she was like, "Oh my God, if I can ever go, I want to go, I want to go, I want to go." So, hey, her dream has come true. She got to go, right? So keep that in mind. And certainly, if you're working on some other event, you've got some other canvas you're working on, make it work, make it work for ours too. And, that double dipping, as they call it, make it work, make it work. So think about what you can work on. She should go to the doctor Thursday. I knew that she canceled her live on Thursday because she wasn't feeling good. So hopefully she'll be getting back on the horse, so to speak, right? And then I'm going to start bugging her about how we got a plan. What are we going to do? What kind of things are we going to give away? So I can tell you guys, right? That's part of my goal. Part of my goal for 2024. Be more on top of that stuff, We were kind of talking about it today a little bit with all the events and stuff that happen, and so many people doing events and asking for sponsorships for things. And, we do kind of hit up our community a little hard sometimes, Um, but the companies can only do so much as well, and they can't sponsor everybody and everything. And that's why oftentimes, I've just done events that I don't have a bunch of stuff from a bunch of places to give away. Because honestly, that's a lot of work to collect all of those things from different places. And, if you do it over and over again, I start to feel bad. I start to feel guilty asking people for stuff. And so, many times I'm just like, listen, we're going to get you a gift card or something, and who can't use a gift card? I mean, everybody can use a gift card, right? So sometimes it's just be like, we'll just foot the bill ourselves. We'll give our own prizes away. We'll come up with our own stuff rather than going out for sponsorships and stuff like that. We can foot the bill. So I don't know. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but if it does, it does. That's what it is. We'll give you stuff that we come up with, or a gift card, or something like that. Um, and I mean, shoot, I would be happy to win a gift card, right? I won a gift card at one of our retreats, and I was happy to get it. And I was like, "Oh, I'll take that gift card," right? Yeah. So there's that. It is. There's that. But like I said, when Jenny's feeling a little bit better, her and I are gonna get on the real planning train and get this show on the road, get it planned out so everybody knows what we are doing. And then of course March is, well, it's the chuck along. It is chuck along time. I already know what I'm doing. I am pulling out my chuck painting from last March. I didn't get very much done. I don't even know if I got a 30 by 40 section done on that. I must have been really busy. I don't know. Something happened. I didn't get much done. So I'm going to try to work on that. And it's one of those, it's so beautiful. It's going to be just gorgeous. I really, really, really want to work on that one and get a lot of it done, if not finished, in the month of March. Okay, I put the threes away without doing the back side of this guy. I'm sitting here doing these and I'm like, threes? Why do I have threes? Well, you didn't do them on this side, Mindy. That's why. Boy. Oh well. I'll get those out in a minute when I'm done with the fours. The fours are peachy skin. Peachy, peachy skin. My gnome's got some peachy colors. So then our retreat, that's coming up. It's coming up. Had several people ask me today at the meetup about retreat. And I'm like, yes, ours is full. It's full. We still have a wait list. We have not gone through everybody on our wait list for sure. And it's time to really, really put the pedal to the metal and get things finalized. We're doing a low frill, not no frills, but low frills, which means there's going to be some stuff. There's going to be some stuff. We'll have some prizes, definitely not like a door prize for everybody, because that's kind of what my goal always was for Great Lakes, is to find a prize for everybody. And again, that's a lot of asking. You know what I mean? It's a lot of asking people to donate stuff. So thank you, Patty. Thank you. Oh, did she go live earlier? You're going to work on your teal lighthouse. Yay, go. I have, and I haven't. I've barely talked to her. I got to reach out to her again, to Saban, see what's up. We barely chatted a little bit one day, so I got to ring-a-linger, ring-a-ling ding ding her. See what's going on. So Chuck's coming up next. And honestly, I don't know about April. I don't know about anything in April. May, June, July, August. August is smashing the specials. I got something in July. I'm certain it's July. I think I'm certain it's July. But that is going to be a revisit of me and Kara and Maritza. Remember we did a couple years ago, we did Melodies of May, the hippie chick, Melody, that Josh enjoys so much at his house now. He loves her. Yep, he got her. But we did that Melodies of May, right? So we're going to kind of revisit that with another a hippie girl vibe type of thing, you know? I'm pretty sure that's July. Honestly, I don't really know if I have stuff going in April or May or June. Do I have anything going in April, May, or June? If I don't, I, I don't know if I'm going to. November, of course, Angie and I will do November. So August, September, November. I don't know about October. I got some holes in the schedule. And I don't know if I'm going to fill them. I don't know if I'm not going to fill them. Time will tell. Time will tell. I'm almost thinking to leave a couple of them empty. I really am. I've done an event every month for so long now. What would you guys think about that if I just left them empty and I didn't have an event all those months? Okay, Craftably Craze will probably happen. That will happen, Jess. Okay, that will happen. All right, I got to make some notes right now. Right this moment. I'm going to have to make some notes. So, February, March, April, I don't know. May, I don't know. June is Craftably Craze. We'll do that. July, Maritza didn't want to do Christmas in July, so guess what? She didn't want to do Christmas in July again. So that's when we're gonna do the hippie thing. I'm just gonna call it the hippie thing. August is specials. Thank you for helping me out here, you guys. This is the first time I've actually sat down and wrote down my calendar. September, chuck along. October, don't know. November is November, of course. And December will be Christmas. And we know we do something for Christmas. DP Christmas elves. I like doing DP Christmas elves. Just little giveaways. Hey, where's my elf? Where's my Mr. Elf at? He usually pops in. He's not here. Where's Christopher? Where's Christopher? I don't know. You know, Sherry, I have an idea. I mean, I think Maritza is doing her whip thing again. But I mean, if I don't have anything in April and May, I still have my Alan Gianna downstairs that's not finished. It's about halfway. I mean, maybe April could just be I don't know. It's after Chuck. We've already done landscapes. Let me know if you guys have any ideas. I was thinking about maybe just a completion month. Let's just have a completion month. We're not going to call it like a big whip thing for the whole year or anything like that, but maybe just complete something in April. I could complete that. I could complete one of my other paintings I got started on. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Send me a message, comment on a video, comment on this week's Whip and Chat. I'll try to remember to talk about it again. Something like that. How's that sound? Sound good to everybody? Get her done. There you go. I like that. Get her done. I don't know what else is going on, what other events are happening. Just have a little whip month. Yeah. Whip it. Whip it good. Do 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 do. That would be a weird name for an event, wouldn't it, Karen? Whip it good. I do like get her done though. I say that a lot. Get her done. And I spelled done D-U-N or D-U-N-N. Something funny, Stacy. Something gotta make it funny. Done. Get her done. That's a good idea though. And then I don't have to maybe it's just a no prizes, just have a good time, right? Right. It could. Finish frenzy. Ooh, that one's kind of fun too. Get it done in April. Oh boy. Well, guess what, Dawn? I gotta run to finish. What was that one? Finish Frenzy. Finish Frenzy. Let's see what we can finish. Kind of like smashing the specials. We try to smash as many as we can, right? Oh, now we're getting there. Get her done, Frenzy. Get her done, Frenzy. Oh my gosh. And you could just work on whatever. Time to pull out the big boys and finish them up, right? Shoot, Angie and I should work on our big one. We're halfway. We're halfway. That's it. And it's almost a year. Almost a year. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm going to let everybody go. And thanks for hanging out for a while. And I'm going to go see what's up for dinner and get some food. Yeah. Complete the oldest one. Oh, man. That would be interesting. You would be surprised what my oldest painting is. I think you would all be really surprised. Interesting. All right. I will talk to everybody later. And I hope you have a good weekend and a great week coming up. All right. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. I will talk to you soon.